father's asked me to take, a more personal involvement in this project. So I head up a lot of our development and acquisitions all over the world, but again, because of the closeness that he feels to this project in particular, he's asked me to get directly involved. When my father asks you to take direct involvement in something, it specifically goes out of his way to do so. That's not usually a subtle hint, as we say. So, clearly have a lot of responsibilities elsewhere, but again, because this is something that is so, near dear to our hearts, it's probably the project that we have, and certainly envision the most amount of our direct capital being put into. And again, that's over, probably over my career at the Trump organization. So, I know he's very excited about it and very committed to it. Any project has hurdles, and they certainly present themselves at different times, but I think for the most part, I think we're very well positioned to go forward. I think we're working with an incredible asset, with an incredible team. And, again, that's, I think, we'd love to be able to do this in a very amicable way, and I think we've always wanted to do that from the get-go. That said, I guess there are other options still at our disposal if it has to get there, but I think ideally we'd like to be able to come to a resolution without ever going there. I think we're excited to have Sarah. She's local. She's very knowledgeable of the area, very well respected in the area. I think that's important for us. We being New York developers, despite what people may read about us or think about us, we don't have the hubris to assume that we know everything about the local markets and we can just come in being a New York developer and say, well, we can build in New York, therefore we can build anywhere. In fact, it's the opposite. We understand and recognize the importance of local knowledge, of local talent, and we utilize it. And I think that's evidenced by our land planners, our golf architects, obviously bringing in Sarah Malone now. So it is a very important factor for us to make sure that we have those kinds of people involved, that we assuage some of the concerns of others where they say, New Yorkers are coming in to try to do it their way. It's very much not the case, and that's the way we develop, frankly, all over the world. I just want to reaffirm to everyone that we are fully committed. We have the funds allocated to go forward with the project. We want to do so, despite the fact that it's clearly a very different world today than it was when we started talking about these things, which is why it's so important for us to be able to get some of the things that we need done today. There's a lot of difficulties in the world, but there's also a lot of opportunities, and so we want to make sure that this remains a priority, is able to be a priority, because we realize the potential in what we can do here.